So Colby Covington is entertaining a move up to middleweight, and on top of that, he is saying that a fight between him and Sean Strickland would not be a problem for him, and he would definitely win. No surprise coming from from Colby Covington. Colby Covington says all this shit and then never backs it up, so it's kind of becoming a theme now. It's becoming his whole shtick. And it might have been even long ago, but Colby did kind of back it up. He did perform, against Kamaru Usman. He did look good. After that, so, yeah, he's saying that a fight between him and Sean Strickland wouldn't be a problem for him. But let me tell you the facts. A fight between him and Sean Strickland, is probably one of the most predictable fights ever in the fucking UFC. Probably one of the most predictable fights for me as well. And it's primarily because of who you got fighting, and more primarily or especially because of Sean Strickland. So, yeah, this fight is it's extremely predictable. Okay, on one side, you got the wrestlefucker, Colby Covington. Sometimes good on the feet, sometimes not. Mostly a brawler on the feet, big pressure fighter. But pressure fighting is not going to work against a guy like Sean Strickland. If there was anybody that pressure fighting wouldn't fucking work against, it's going to be Sean Strickland. Why? Because Sean Strickland does the same shit, okay? You got, on the other end of the octagon, you got Mr. Jab, cross, teep, Philly shell defense. Rinse, repeat that. Every fucking single second. And then if Colby was even able to wrestle him, Sean Strickland is a really underrated wrestler. He's got great wrestling, great grappling. He knows how to get the fuck up if he's being taken down. It's not enough to out-wrestle Dricus or to totally defend Dricus, but it's enough to defend most fighters. But yeah, on the feet, it's the same shit. Jab, cross, teep, Philly shell defense for Sean Strickland. And then if you got Colby Covington who's trying to just kind of press forward and throw overhands and shit, not going to really work against Sean Strickland. So the whole fight is basically going to be, jab, cross, teep, failed overhand for Colby. Colby tries to get into the clinch or take Strickland down. Strickland defends it. Maybe some of the fight spent against the cage. And then Strickland's able to fucking break out of it and throw another jab cross that does land on Colby. And then Colby tries to move forward. And Strickland throws the teep. And then back to the jab cross. It's the same shit. It's the same shit, okay? It's boring. It's going to be a boring, predictable fight. 5 rounds or 3 rounds of jab, cross, teep, panic grapple, couple minutes against the cage, breakout, jab, cross, teep, Philly shell if Colby tries to throw an overhand, and then back to the jab cross. 3 rounds on our asses watching this. Okay, if this fight, this fight better have like another entertaining fight paired with it, because if this fight is the main event of a fight night or some shit like that, count me out. I ain't watching that shit. Okay, it's predictable. I know how it's gonna go. Strickland is going to dominate Colby with the jab, cross, teep, boring shit, and win via decision. And that's it. That's all she wrote. Colby won't be able to do shit in there, because if Colby tries to wrestle him, like I said, Strickland's really good with ground game, with getting back up, with defending. He's going to be able to negate anything Colby tries to do there. On the feet, like I said, Colby's a pressure fighter, brawler, tries to throw some wild shit and step forward. Strickland will not allow him to do that. Strickland will not allow him to do that by utilizing the teep, the jab, the cross. And then if Colby tries to move forward with anything else, Philly shell. Deep jab cross, to start shit out. And then in defense, the Philly shell while still moving forward at Colby. Same shit. He might knock out Colby. I don't know. I doubt it. Just because Colby, he's got a good chin on him too. So I think it's just like three or five full rounds of punishment for Colby Covington. Strickland is just going to fucking cruise, move forward, throw the regular boring ass Strickland shit, and win via decision. That's it, And that's if Colby was ever able to secure a fight against Sean Strickland. Because to do that, Colby's going to have to get through some other middleweight guys. And Colby may not even be able to get through them. So who knows? But like I said, one of the most predictable fights ever in the UFC. And one of the most boring fights ever in the UFC. But hey, at least you'll get a decent build-up. Because there will be shit talk. There will be funny things said. And these two may agree on some shit and say something about America and economics and Trump and some shit like that. But in the octagon, it will be a fucking snooze fest. It will be boring. Incredibly boring. Because it's so damn predictable with how these two fighters fight. And that's it. So overall, you let me know what you think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. But most importantly, subscribe. I love you guys, and I'll see you all in the next.